Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. You already know what to do. Just follow the prompter down there by hitting a like, subscribe, and a notification bell. All right, good people? So we got a lot to get into. I am not going to say this is going to be short. I do that all of the time, and it's not short. So let's just try to make it short and see if we could succeed. All right. Hey, you guys know that this is brought to you by Mumu. We'll show you that link in the middle of the video. Partake of 8.1%. You'll see my social media down beneath. Make sure you follow me there. Let's get into some of the top stories that is going on right now. All right. So as we can see, S&P 500 rises sharply, curtails week's losses, okay, and major comeback from root. Okay, so we got, the S&P rises, right? Whoop-de-freaking do. All right, I'm going to just continue to show you guys stuff in the charts that we zoom out. Let's just go right there. All right, we got the major indices. They're all green right now, but we got an hour left at the time of filming this. We actually got 48 minutes left, and I'm going to try to get this one up before closing bell. So we got 48 minutes left in this trading session, the last trading session of the day. Hopefully we don't get a sharp sell-off. So far it's been looking okay. But I want to tell you guys that we expected this week to be choppy like it has been. We expected it to do everything. And the truth be told, I don't think we're going to get back to a regular market until Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. So be careful of the last trading hour of today, Friday, or this coming Monday, right? So just be careful. And, if you're doing options, you're in profit, this is not the time to get greedy. And me personally, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just sharing with you guys. I'm not holding any of the Qs or the SPY. I'm not holding that over the weekend. Anything could happen, right? So let's just go back and look right quick as we can see. But look, let's go back. In the last week, we are actually up. So remember, just on yesterday, we were right back down. Now we are regaining back, all right? But here's why I said whoop-de-doo. If you look for the month, right, the Dow is exactly where we started out. The Dow is the darker blue line, boom, right back where we started out, all right? So a little bit up. But unfortunately, the S&P and the NASDAQ are down, and the NASDAQ, yet again, is in correction territory. Correction is 10% or more. So the NASDAQ is still, which is tech heavy, it's still in correction territory. So we are not fully out of the woods. Hopefully the geopolitical situation does not get worse over the weekend. Weekends is when big news is broke. Let's look at Nvidia and Tesla really quick. These are two dominating stock right now. A lot of you guys are in it. I'm in these two. And as we can see for the day, we had a little spike up. Nvidia spiked up at open and then fell back up, fell back up, and now trending down again. All right, let's do the same thing. But over the week, as you can see, both are doing good. So this is why I keep buying the dips, all right, on these two. But for the month, this is the biggest reason why I'm buying deep dips. Tesla is down for the month 20%, and Nvidia is down. Tesla is down 23%. Nvidia is down 20%. All right, and there's a lot going on with Nvidia. Now, I had a video up about Nvidia. Let's play it.
Semiconductor shares are moving higher after its sales grew 45% in July. That's up from just about a year ago. The sales boost raising investor hopes on demand for AI chips. And like we said earlier in the program, this is often viewed as a bellwether here for AI demand. So that's a reason why we're seeing obviously optimism play out in Taiwan Semiconductor today, but also when you take a look at Nvidia, AMD, some of the other chip makers there heavily involved with the AI space are also getting a bit of a boost. So it's helping to drive that sentiment here across the board. And remember that this is a supplier here for Nvidia, for AMD. It's a sole supplier of processors for Apple's iPhone. So again, just distracting some of that demand. What we're seeing here for Taiwan Semiconductor obviously sets up a more bullish case here. We're talking about lack of catalyst. Maybe this is a small catalyst here for Nvidia, at least in the short term.
You talk about it.
So you guys see that, right? Taiwan Semiconductor. I have some TMF and Taiwan Semiconductor, and it has not been performing well, but it has been for the year, right? It got hit on threats. Remember, both the former president and the current president, who just dropped out of the race, both had negative news that weighed against the chips, and specifically Taiwan Semiconductor. But it doesn't matter how negative they are. You're talking about a long time for us to replace someone like Taiwan Semiconductor. And you can hear she went into Nvidia, and one of Nvidia's clients, of course, is Apple. And now the new iPhone that's going to come out, you have to, it's going to be full of AI technology. You have to have the new iPhone for it. So you won't get it in an upgrade. Now that's positive for Apple, which I am also going to be buying some dips. And so I'm going to be buying some Apple, looking for some Apple dips to buy into long term. These are all long plays for me. Let me know what's in for you. Amazon is another stock I'm looking to buy dips, right? Because Amazon has been beat down. Okay, so let's look. So we talked about the entire month these being down. That's why I'm looking at these stocks at the current price, because it's, for me, I'm not telling you what to do. For me, I'm good with buying in this range, okay? And when others are fearful, I'm just going to continue to hold on. Now, in yesterday's video, YouTube had a problem where a lot of people didn't get the notification bell, and there was shutdown, and your videos were spending. And I was just sharing with you guys that what I felt about this market. So I'll briefly go over it again. I am going to position myself to buy from now until September, meaning I'm going to have the amount of money that I'm going to spend from now until November. I am going to keep 2/3 of that in cash to buy in September. And if I miss it, then so what? I have enough stock for my long-term position. But if I don't, and then there's a pullback in September, which the Fed is due to cut interest rates. So I may do it if there's fear just before the Fed meeting. If there's a dip, then I may buy then. But remember, this is Larry. From now until November, 2/3 of my money I'm looking to spend in September and maybe October, right? And then I expect it to ramp back up in November, okay? It being an election year. And if you don't understand that, you got to watch all of the videos before this. You guys let me know what you think. Now, on yesterday, I also shared this with you guys, and a lot of people asked about it. And that's it. This came from Coinbase. They dropped me $511 for keeping money, uninvested money in USDC. Okay. And that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. There are places where you can be risk off and just accumulate money, right? And here's another place I'm going to show you guys. This is Mumu. Okay. 8.1% on your uninvested money. And this is in Mumu. Mumu will be the second link below. A lot of you guys opened it up, but you gotta fund it with at least $100, and you can get up to 20 free stock by using my code, all right? And so you gotta think about that. Just having your money in there. Now, we've been earning 5.1%, and now for a limited time, 8.1%. By just having your money in there. This is your uninvested money, good people. Okay, there's something else I wanted to go over again before the weekend, right? I want to go over this. I want you guys to look at this. Okay, we went over this again. All right, these are when the Fed pivots. Okay, it's usually after a high, and the Fed pivots by reducing interest rates, right? We got 1969, 73, 81, 2000, 2007, which was the onset of the Great Recession, okay, and then 2019. You could see when the Fed pivots, what happens immediately after? A downturn. You see that? Every single time. Now, this doesn't happen every single time, just on this chart and on these dates. But when the Fed pivots because of an emergency, that shortly thereafter reacts negative for the market, right? And so this is what I'm attempting to do, okay? And so here we are again. It being an election year, I believe that this November could be up. Now, I may be wrong and I may lose my money, but you got to have a plan. Just let me know what your plan is. This is not get like Larry, all right? I just wanted to share that, guys, with you, all right? So, you know what? It's Friday. It's Friday. I want to do this. I want to be different. I dare to be different. If it's your birthday, this was so cute. If it's your birthday, I want you to hear this. Let me back that up. Here we go.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Sorry if I blew your ears off, but happy birthday to you. All right, this is me. It's my show. Happy birthday if it's your birthday. All right. In closing, let's let where we're at. 11 minutes. I'm gonna spend a little time in a little crypto. Sorry, I'm not editing that out. All right. So look at this. Crypto. For the day we'll take it. Mostly green. Good people. We'll take that green machine. Okay. And for the hour, not so much. Oh yeah, it's coming good. All right. All right. Month, we're still down. Week is starting to look better. Remember, we didn't have any green now, but for the day, we got green. Okay? We don't know what the weekend is going to bring, but there's stuff happening with Ethereum that I don't like. Ethereum is down for the week almost 14%. Okay? That's not good. Ethereum being down 14%. For those, the XRP army, you're up 3%. Look at that. Okay? And but Ethereum is down, and I'm going to let you guys know that I am buying more Ethereum. Okay, as a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you 4 crypto I think everyone should have. Right. So look at this Ethereum price analyst. Why it fell. Right. It goes into it. You can. Yeah, this is kind of hearsay, but Ethereum in this chart is falling more than the market, and it is a bearish signal for crypto. It really is. I'm not gonna go. You can find this. You can see the website right here. You can go and research it, good people. So Ethereum is coming down, but look at this. Over the week, Ethereum was at 3,000. Right now, it has fallen almost $500 per share, all right, for the week. Look at the month. Let's go to the month. Look at that. So it swole up $3,500, right? You see that? $3,500. And now we're down to 25. So $1,000 less per Ethereum, right? And so this is why I'm looking to buy when I see blood in the streets like this. I look for blood in the streets, and I don't even have to go into the fundamentals. Am I buying heavy right now today? Nope. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait and see if we got some dips. As a matter of fact, this is what I'm looking at. I keep it really simple. Remember, let's go to Bitcoin. Remember when Bitcoin was range bound and we just kept seeing that? Well, this range has broken down because we had a flash down, right? So this is the daily. Let's go to the hourly and let me show you guys what I'm looking at. Now we came all the way down from that range, and now I'm watching this range. So I'm trading lower. And you guys already know I look at the range and then I come to the halfway point, which is around 54. Josh ran technicals and he suggests that we could come all the way down to 47. Remember, we came down to 49 something, just under 50 last week. Josh is saying that we could come down to 47, right? And if that is so, then when we get under 55, that's when I buy heavy here. And then I'm still buying here, but I'm buying much lighter here. So 1/3, 2/3. So we just take what we learned from, if you're like me, all right, you take from the daily, we were range bound. Remember the same thing, 3/4, 1/4. And now I'm going down to the hour and I'm still accumulating. Why? Because I still believe that crypto is going going to continue this for the rest of the summer, like I said. And I do believe that we could see the end of this year higher as the Fed starts to decrease interest rates. Okay. And so we could have a 50, and a 25 basis rate cut by the end of this year. Right. So 1.25 interest rate cuts, a 50 basis point cut, and another 50 basis point cut, and a 25 basis point cut. Now that is the most that is priced in at this time. And then some have a 75 basis point. I think he'll start at 50. If he goes 75, that actually might send the market actually down. That will be very that will be a lot for the Fed, and I believe that would send some fear in the market. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it right there, good people. But I am going to tell you guys to check out the link below for Stock Up You. Just go down and check out the link below. If you want to learn about stocks and crypto, if you want to continue to make money, if you want to stay focused on everything, even with crazy allergies and a sinus headache, but I got to keep the family fed, so I just keep coming. And I'm going to get to these cryptos before I forget it. All right. Here are 4 cryptos I believe everyone should be dollar cost averaging in from now until September. Bitcoin being number 1. All right. I think everyone needs some Bitcoin. I think everyone needs some Ethereum. Even with this sell-off, I think everyone needs some Solana, and I think everyone needs a little Link. I believe that everyone should have that in their long-term portfolios, okay? And I believe that we should be long on that. Remember, long in crypto cycle is not the same as being long in the stock market, all right? And so when I mean long by these, I mean until spring of next year. All right. That's what I mean by long, going into summer of next year. I know a lot of people are expecting the fall into winter of next year to be the bull cycle. And you know what? I've learned with crypto, whenever everyone else and wherever everyone else is saying the top is, whatever the month and the date is, I've learned you better be out before then, because it rarely goes to that date. All right. All right. I'm going to leave it right there, good people. Pray for me with these allergies. I've tried it all. All right. And yes, before you ask, yeah, I got some other stuff in there. I got some XRP. I got some Ondo, and I got a little bunk. And then I got some of those in there too. But I'm just talking about my top 4 positions. You let me know what yours are. Okay. Have a blessed weekend. We'll see you later. Live, love, laugh, and learn.